Contentment lives in the family albums of Hazel Eng.
Mine?
Yeah, that's your wedding picture. Look at it.
Hundreds of times since her Alzheimer's diagnosis, Hazel has studied her life in these photos.
And there's Hennepin Avenue.
And each time, they seem new.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Well, yesterday it was you.
Unfamiliar, yet content.
Yeah.
A state Hazel's daughter Jean will gladly take.
2 years ago, it was not happy days.
2 years ago, Hazel was heavily drugged with antipsychotics, prescriptions designed for the mentally ill, but often given as chemical restraints to calm dementia and Alzheimer's patients like Hazel, who was repeatedly hitting her caregivers.
I would just die every time the phone would ring.
Day and night, Hazel ground her teeth as the pills kept coming.
It just more or less zoned her out, but the agitation never left.
Then Hazel had her awakening. Awakenings is the year-old pilot project at 15 Ecumen skilled nursing facilities, funded by a $3.5 million grant from the state of Minnesota, a response to a growing awareness nationwide of the overuse in nursing homes of antipsychotics.
Thanks for turning your hand over. That helps, Mary.
Patients in the project are receiving more one-on-one attention
Good job.
from caregivers trained to make drugs a last resort and not a first call.
We came up with in the know boards.
Pat
So if
Volker,
a caregiver
Ecumen's
is
North
taking care of
Branch
somebody,
administrator, says something as simple as knowing a dementia patient's favorite activity or color can provide a diversion from bad behavior.
Well, her favorite color is blue. Well, let's put on the blue dress. You look so pretty in blue.
And that's just one example.
There's some on your spoon now, honey.
Meals are now served with no rush to clear the table. Residents are given time to feed themselves, regardless of their pace.
When she was on the drugs, she just would not pick up any food and put food in her mouth.
What is it? Cookie. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Long stilled, Alzheimer's patient Melvin Babcock is on the move again after being slowly weaned from antipsychotics.
He was just too tired to stay awake.
His son Gary keeps a
And as I
notepad
got
of
up
his
to
father's
leave the
words,
room,
the first he's heard him speak in 2 years.
And he said, "That was our son Gary that just left." And I heard that as I was leaving the room, and I couldn't believe it.
Melvin was a mechanic who used to drive school buses,
What do you think of that one, Melvin?
something his aides kept in mind as they looked for substitutes for the drugs prescribed to keep Melvin calm.
It's really easy to pick up the phone and say, Doctor, so-and-so's calling out, could we have a medication? Versus, Mary, let's talk about what you did when you were younger.
Hazel Eng takes only one daily drug now,
You make me laugh.
her aspirins.
She's content in her own little brain. In her own little mind, she's fine, and she is fine.
You'll never know, dear,
An awakening to a more human prescription.
Please don't take my sunshine away. Yeah, give me a hug.